Guys, what's going on? I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are staying safe, staying at home. Guys, I've been asked to do a Joe Calzaghe and Carl Froch video. Who do I think would have won that fight? Who do I think um, would have come out on top if those two had fought? Calzaghe was a very good fighter. Very good fighter. He was a volume puncher. He throwed punches in bunches, and he would normally outwork a lot of his opponents. Carl Froch, on the other hand, was a very tough guy. Not the most skillful guy in the world. He also had fairly decent fast hands. He had quite quick hands actually. Not as quick as Calzaghe. He could punch a little bit. I would say out of the two, Froch is probably the more powerful man in terms of punching power. Punch power, I think Froch definitely probably hit harder. Froch also had a granite chin. That was the other thing he had. But as we saw when he fought Andre Ward, he wasn't the greatest boxer in the world. His fundamentals wasn't great. He used to fight with his hand down, got hit a lot. Took a lot of shots. Froch, he took a lot of shots, and that made his chin even more incredible because a lot of the top fighters don't get hit as much as Froch got hit. Froch almost used to take it, use his head as his defense. He used to get hit a lot, Froch. And as they say, the best chin in the world is the one that doesn't get hit. But Froch got hit a lot, yet still managed to, stay on his feet majority of the times. He got put down by Groves and he got put down by Jermaine Taylor. Did he get put down in any other fight? I can't remember. I don't think he did. But if he did, leave it in the comment section. I don't think he got put down in any other fight apart from them two. But he had a very sturdy chin. But out of the two, who do I think would have come out on top? I would have favored Calzaghe. I think Carl Froch's style against someone like Calzaghe, I think Calzaghe would have outworked him. And Carl Froch admitted himself that he would have struggled to win that fight on points. He would have had to chin Calzaghe, which he backs himself, of course, knowing Carl Froch. He would back himself to knock Calzaghe out. But I think Calzaghe also had a very decent chin. But I just think Calzaghe outworks him, outpoints him. And I don't think Froch had the skill set in order to match Calzaghe. And I don't think Calzaghe would have got knocked out against Froch. Calzaghe showed throughout his career he was hurt. He was put down against Roy Jones. He was put down from Bernard Hopkins, and he came back and won those fights. Was he put down against Eubank? I think he might have done. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did he get put down against Eubank? I think he did. I think he got put down against Eubank as well, and he came back and won that one. So Calzaghe definitely showed that he had a sturdy chin. Now, he did fight these names that I'm taking, Eubank, Roy Jones, and Bernard Hopkins. These guys were at the end of their career, more so Jones and Eubank. They weren't the fighters they were, and I don't even think Hopkins was the fighter he was. He was 40 plus when Calzaghe fought him. So Calzaghe did fight a lot of guys past their prime. I think his impressive win came against Jeff Lacey, which a lot of people, they were sending over that American kid that thought that was going to be the next big star, next superstar, and Calzaghe absolutely schooled him and took him to school. And I believe that's what he would have done to Froch. Froch was a hard man, but it would have been very difficult for him to Froch had tough fights in his career against Pascal, against Darrell, a lot of close fights that a lot of people thought maybe he was lucky to get the nod. He fought him in his hometown. Jermaine Taylor was beating him, and then he knocked Jermaine Taylor out in the last round. Carl Froch had a lot of close shaves in his career. Had a good career, but I think someone like Calzaghe was as skillful and as quick, fast hands as Calzaghe, and with Calzaghe's smartness and his boxing ability, I just think he would have beat Carl Froch, if I'm honest with you. I think Carl Froch's the way he was built was toughness, power, aggression. He had fast hands, but I don't think he was a puncher. We saw in the Groves fight that he knocked George Groves out with a punch, but he wasn't really that kind of guy. He wasn't that type of guy. He would more grind you down like he did with Taylor. But Taylor, we knew, had stamina issues going into that fight. So it wasn't a surprise in the sense that Taylor was a good fighter, and I think most people were probably edging towards Taylor, but Carl Froch got to Taylor, and those stamina issues that Taylor had caught up with him. However, I do favor Calzaghe quite massively in that fight, because I just think that styles make fights, and Carl Froch's style for me is made for someone like Calzaghe. Calzaghe beat Kessler, and Carl Froch lost to Kessler and then got his avenged it when Kessler was kind of over the hill. Don't get me wrong, Carl Froch lost against Kessler and it was a very close fight. But I just think Calzaghe was different class. I think Calzaghe had a lot more to him than Carl Froch, and I think he wins. If I'm honest, I think Calzaghe wins that fight on points. You know, he's not knocking Froch out because Froch has got a very good chin. And so I think that fight, to me, is a 12-round unanimous decision to Joe Calzaghe. That's my take on the fight. If you guys have a different opinion, leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. And guys, remember to please like, share, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.
I want to thank you all for me reaching 7,000 subs. I appreciate your support. Guys, as you can probably see from my channel art, I have recently started Patreon and Blogger. If you were to click on this icon here, it will take you to my Patreon page. And I just want to take you through my Patreon page. So at the minute, I've got 2 options. Hopefully, I will increase this if my Patreon grows. But at the minute, I've got one option, which is $1 a month fan donation, which will obviously help me produce better quality content on YouTube and faster for you guys. And I've got another option of $3 a month for 2 live streams a week discussing boxing with myself. You guys will get to speak to me face to face. And I'll take you to my boxing blog. So if you were to click on this B sign here, it will take you to my boxing blogs, which is this page here. And all you have to do is click on here, and that will take you to my boxing blogs where you can see all my different articles that I've wrote. So as you can see, I've wrote 6 articles about different topics. So if you want to click on one of my articles, all you got to do is click on this, and it will take you straight to the article, and you can read it, and you can then go back and read the others if you would like. But yeah, guys, I thought I'd just highlight this to you. So make sure to read my articles. Make sure to subscribe to my Patreon if you're interested. And guys, I thank you for your support. I thank you for me reaching 7,000 subs. Guys, I'm out.